من آن بدی ضعیفم که زهر باد بلرز.
In Afghanistan, singing is an act of defiance because the Taliban have decreed that women's voices should not be heard. I remember that day when I opened the cage, she sings. I put out my head and sang. Singing or even speaking in the street is even more dangerous. The whole country is a cage for women these days. We have to protect the identity of those who dare to raise their voices.
We, the women of Afghanistan, used to have a good, normal life here before the country fell into the hands of the Taliban terrorist group. I start my morning by sweeping and cleaning the house. To give myself some solace, I do a bit of sewing, ironing and feeding my little daughter and things like that. In the meantime, I try to find like-minded Afghan women to share my thoughts and get together to raise our voices for the rights of Afghan women.
Tomorrow, here in the Albanian capital, Tirana, Afghan women are gathering to discuss what to do.
For now, I think the Taliban feel that they are the only power in Afghanistan. They do not see the need for negotiation. And therefore, for now, we need to build that consensus to create a common platform among the society other than Taliban. The political and civic community and women groups that are not Taliban, because that unity is not there.
But what difference can it make in Afghanistan? Because the Taliban don't want to hear these voices. They just close their ears to the voices of women.
I totally understand that the real situation in Afghanistan probably needs a little bit more than just organizing a summit where you bring more than 100 Afghan women to talk about what could be done. It definitely needs a consensus of regional countries, a consensus of global communities, but also politically we need to, inside the country and outside the country, prepare ourselves.
Back in Kabul, poor Afghan families seek aid, partly because women can no longer work. Their lives are unlikely to improve until the Taliban is either toppled or forced to compromise.